Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chalked Cast number 6. Who's gaming? Somebody just slammed the controller. All good. All good. Regain. Welcome to Chalk. Wait, I say number 6. Chalked Cast number 8. That's what I meant to say. We got absolute heater cast here tonight. We got Nolly on the top left. Me top middle. Johnny Boy top right. Bottom left is Reddles. Bottom middle is Calm, and bottom right is Rise. So yeah, absolute heater. As I said, we have, if you guys didn't notice, we do have 3 NA and 3 EU conveniently. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. So. Yeah, I didn't really play into it as much. I didn't really... I couldn't say I cared as much for EU, when I was still playing. Oh, yes, everybody was muted. But that's all good. That's all good. It's okay. You guys didn't miss much.
You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much.
It was just me. I was basically introing the whole show, EU versus NA, all that stuff. You guys got it. Yeah. What a good start. Anyway, that's why it's called the Chodcast. Going into this previous weekend, we had NA Regional 3. A lot of stuff went down there. We had FaZe taking down the Kings in G2. G2 could not get the 4-peat from Major to Regional to Regional yet again. G2, FaZe, V1, SSG, and Envy all qualified for the London Major in that order as well, which I think to some people, Envy might be a surprise. And for me, at least, I would probably say Mickey Bracket. I'm not too sure what anybody else thinks.
Whoa.
Rizzo.
Mickey
Bracket.
Wait, what are you...
American friends, dude. I love Envy. They were by far the 5th best team.
You literally just broke your neck nodding. I don't know what you mean by that, Reddles.
Dude, guys, we were off stream. We were talking about Envy, and Com said that they're basically a 3rd Australian team. Crazy. I know. That's what I heard.
No. Wait, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, I know. Hot take, guys.
Hot take.
Listen, I didn't realize that all of you guys were ready to disown them before a single kickoff has happened. I thought that that everybody is kind of happy to see the return of Lan Lucian, the Turbo sub story arc coming through, but apparently not.
There?
I don't know. Well, I just mean he subbed in the 3rd regional and did well.
Yeah, well, right. 3-0 W1, beat a crew, beat randoms, lost anyone good.
Damn. It just says it like it is, I guess.
I like everyone on that team. I like Mist, I like Drees, I like Illusion, I like Turbo. It's just...
But they're dog shit, is what
they haven't played anyone. They haven't beat anyone good. It's not their fault. Regional 2.
But wait. Hold on. You got to compare results. So, regional number 1, when NRG went out early, they lost to Ghost, and then they lost to Rogue, both sweeps. Envy beat Rogue 3-1, so they beat the team that beat NRG.
Right.
You know?
I mean, I'm not saying NRG
we're not
had
saying
a good split either.
Yeah,
but
we're not
they
saying
also
NRG is
beat
the best team in the
Oxygen.
world.
They had some wins. Yeah,
Envy,
they beat Oxygen.
Regional 2, us and FaZe lost. We were supposed to play them. It's not their fault.
We lost
easy brackets, but I mean,
Envy beat
like
Envy beat Complexity. They got top 3 because they beat Cole. That was something because Complexity are the team who eliminated NRG, and Envy beat them regional 2. Envy are beating all the teams who beat NRG. So I don't know. Clear number 5.
Clear number 5, 100%.
Not Mickey Bracket, so they're beating the teams who literally beat NRG though.
Wait, Johnny, what do you think a Mickey Bracket is then? If that's not a Mickey Bracket, what is?
I'm just saying, if it's a Mickey Bracket, then it has to be a lot easier than NRG's brackets. But Envy are beating the teams who knocked out NRG, so how can they be Mickey if they're just winning against the same teams that beat NRG?
Because NRG sucked too.
Yeah, where did NRG come into this? I was saying NRG was good.
It's like, yeah,
any bracket that's not literally the top 4 teams is Mickey Bracket.
Any bracket where you don't defeat a single top 4 team in the entire split, yes.
Yeah, they went 3 regionals without beating a single one.
You're right. They were the clear 5th best team, which makes them top 5.
I mean, they beat the
However,
team that beat
they're nowhere near
SSG.
the
You
top
know,
four.
they're winning against the teams that are winning.
Whoa. We lost to XL. I got it. I get it, dude. It happens. Whatever.
We had to reverse sweep a crew. Like that
It's
that
not
doesn't mean anything.
bad.
Yeah, but they're
I have
also
a
not
Kroger
that
X
good.
set.
I mean, we lost to Ghost in the first regional, I think. We lost to Torrent. Like none of those really mean anything. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody was losing to everybody.
So you're
So who-
saying the entire bracket was a Mickey bracket?
Yep, North
s-
America's just Mickey.
I mean, it's a
On
Mickey
to
I think it's just
Europe.
Europe.
And then
Europe.
Mickey region. Oh, here we go
On
again.
to Europe.
I mean, yeah, we had to reverse sweep VK Salem, so like.
Yeah, I do remember.
I can't really speak. I can't really.
Wait,
speak.
who's
Wait,
Who's-
Rizzo's biased. He's signed to Moist.
I'm
who's
not-
VK
no,
Salem?
I'm not biased. I'm just on both sides here.
This is biased, cast.
Rise, who's VK Salem with?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Altalon and
What?
Stizzy.
How? Stizzy.
Also-
He's with Stizzy and Ocelon.
I've
Sizzy?
heard that name, Stizzy.
Stizzy's
he up and
good.
coming?
Spanish kid.
Joyo was on the last Shotcast and he said that the next two players up and comers in EU are Stizzy and Juicy.
What about
And
whiskey
then-
drink?
No, I don't. I didn't say whiskey drink. You didn't say whiskey drink. Although he is French, so that's something. But Joyo might have been onto something because Juicy and Stizzy been making a name for themselves since he said that.
Ranked
I know that
Commanders?
even the First Touch guys are fans of Stizzy now because of one
Interesting.
regional.
I've never
then they
watched him
didn't-
play.
Yeah, but they didn't make this regional, did they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they,
didn't.
yeah, they did. They did. I think.
they?
Oh, they-
Did they?
Let me see.
I thought they did.
What's the team name?
Aogiri.
Aogiri. They did.
Yeah, 2 regionals in a row. Fair play.
Oh,
Well, also,
They got
also,
two
lost
close
to-
calls.
Beat Williams, lost to Misfits, beat
Fufax
Fox Dop, lost to Juicers, and then beat We Try Win, who is
Yukio. Literally Yukio.
Oh,
Yukio, Rai, and Nowasaki.
So they
yeah.
beat the best of the best, to be fair. To
Yeah,
get-
Right, yeah, I mean,
no, to
yeah.
be fair, I think that team's decent. Yukio, Ryan,
Uh-huh.
Noah, like they should be better than what they're doing. But
Well, I think that they played literally
I
like
think
a
we've
week
said
or
that
something,
about a
didn't they?
Yukio Panda team for the last 4 years, and they've never
no,
made
no,
a
no, but no, but
regional.
no, but Yukio Panda, like those two don't work together. Like that's like Panda's gone, so you should expect more out of that team.
Well, Panda actually also played that qual under Mads Oj Alden.
Did they make
Winning-
day 3 this time?
They made day 3.
0-3.
Mhm.
1-1.
They went 0-3
games.
and won 2 games.
Oh,
They took 2 games off of Gross Noobs.
My
Good
first
roll.
round.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
I think those
correct.
That's
guys made
whiskey
it.
drink.
I
Yeah,
think
they
it's
did.
actually Grow Noobs because the
Yeah,
S
I
is
don't-
silent.
Yeah,
My
that's
my
sweet.
chat was telling me. But yeah, this is this most scuffed named like team list I've ever seen. Every team has the dumbest name of all time. The close
Yeah.
call was just a bunch of like pickup teams because everybody's given up on their
Yeah.
actual team for the whole season.
Yeah, I think that happened to, I think it was Growly.
Yeah,
I saw he put on Reddit that he's LFT. Just
Yeah,
letting all
I saw
Red-
him
letting
post
Reddit-
on Reddit as
Letting
well.
all Redditors know that he's
No way.
compared to-
Yeah, that was interesting. But I mean, even then, I think he kind of got abandoned for the last split because his team didn't want to play. I think it was Growly. So if I'm wrong, hopefully somebody
Look in the
corrects
group
me.
chat.
no, I'm pretty sure Growly like abandoned his team because he like I don't know.
Oh, Growly
Yeah.
abandoned.
Yeah, I think.
How
he
good
did.
is Growly? Europeans, Rise, Nolly.
He could be good, but
Yeah.
like he
He's a bit
like
weird.
types in shift mid series and shit. Like
Yeah, he's a bit odd, but like he has potential to be like a very
Uh,
good player. I think he needs to grow a little bit and
That's fair.
mature. And then
All of us had to grow up a little
Ty-
bit.
typing in shift
Yeah.
mid series is a
mid RCS, like he'll just type.
yeah mid
GG or
RCS
something.
series. That's a big no.
Yeah.
That doesn't show
Wait, he
very
just-
good mental.
Yeah. Wait, I'm
Just
confused.
goes and leaks his team's comms in shift mid series. It's like yeah, it's shocked.
Wait, what
You
does that
can never
even
look
mean?
in shift. You can never look in shift and not see Growly.
I agree. Yeah, Growly's one of the people that's like most
Growly,
disturbing.
Nick.
Why?
else?
Why? For
Nick.
what? I don't understand that. Why would you be? I guess that's why everybody's calling him a bit odd. But why would you go like as soon as you lose a series and say, "Ah, Chi-Chi's and
Not even a series, like a game.
Like a game, not even a
Yeah,
series.
like, yeah,
but
so
like
yeah, so
mid-
it's
mid-series.
mid-series. Yeah.
between game 4 and 5.
No way. I don't. For
Mhm.
what? What do you gain out of that? Like, are all his friends in there or something? Why does he just have
Precisely.
a? That's
It's
it.
probably he
I
craves
think
like the attention type thing.
Yeah, I think he's pretty
Oh,
young. He's
no.
like 16, 17.
I think he's 17. It's not that
Yeah.
young.
Yeah, that's not that young.
No,
I mean, I'm teamed
Yeah,
with
something
Beast. Reddles has Daniel, and I don't see either of them doing it.
And that's
Oh,
why they're not
Dan's
stuck in the
weird.
bubble scene.
That's
Yeah, that
Beast,
is.
Beast Mode's definitely mature for his age.
Beast mode's super mature. Yeah.
I
You
love
gotta-
Beast.
Dan's
You-
weird. You
When we
can't say
dude,
that.
Dan is
No.
so weird.
Yeah,
Try
he
out
is.
Beast though. Beast is super cool. I like Beast
I
a
had
lot.
I had to ban Daniel from my Twitch chat a while ago because he said like he wanted me to spank him.
Yeah, I've been
you
Daniel
know,
like
that-
10 times from my Twitch
Mhm.
chat. So
That's
Have
only
you not
fair.
seen
Yeah,
the
you might be
VC
right, actually.
clips where he's just moaning and ranting?
yeah, I mean that's how
Oh.
he came up, sniping Arsenal on 1s and 2s and just absolutely destroying the voice comms.
Yeah, that was before voice comms actually worked too.
I know that's when they were
Oh,
horrible.
the
so
old
like
voice
only
comms.
the
Oh.
first half second of what you said like came out, so you'd have to speak and then stop and then speak and then stop. Dude, I
Or
miss
that's like
those.
some impressive voice mechanics, though.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
He just learned
All
how
the
it worked
mechanics I
better
had.
than anybody.
yeah. He was good at it.
But-
Turbo.
Turbo, what do you mean? He said Turbo wrote in the chat.
Turbo's a 69-month sub.
Hey, he's a big fan. What do you mean?
Nice. You better stop
Also
now.
nice,
That's
yeah.
perfect. Daniel, he said Daniel. Turbo says Daniel calls me daddy, and it's only right. Only right.
What do you
Turbo,
Jimmy
what do you
Staffel
mean?
behavior.
What do you mean by that? We're all waiting, Turbo.
Yeah, what do you mean, Turbo?
He's typing up a storm
Like
right
a
now.
father figure.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, like a
Oh,
father
okay.
figure. That makes sense. Naturally.
Hmm.
Of
Taught
course, I
him,
can see
Turbo taught him
like that,
everything he
yeah.
knows. If we loop back around here because we went on a little bit of a tangent.
Yeah, back to whiskey drink.
No,
Who
no,
is
not
this
back to
guy?
whiskey
Oh,
drink.
whiskey
Um,
drink, no whiskey drink.
Okay, so obviously everybody knows Energy failed to qualify for the major, and then we said Envy
Really?
Mickey bracket. Yes. So if there was a team, because I believe Mickey bracket, if there was a team in NA that you would rather have instead of Envy at this major, who would it be?
Energy, of
Complexity.
course, or complexity. Yeah.
Oxygen.
No,
Honestly.
not this split.
Oxygen.
Well,
Oxygen's not
Last
beating.
split, Oxygen was really good. This split, they weren't.
But
as
also, Oxygen wasn't even like they didn't beat top teams even as well.
good. Neither
Like,
did Envy.
neither
If
did-
Oxygen did what they
That's why
did
I'm
last
saying-
split, this split, they. I think
Oh.
Oxygen this split or last split's better than Envy this split. They had a
Didn't,
Yeah,
chance
didn't
against top
Oxygen,
teams.
didn't they lose to Envy though? I thought Envy beat them.
No, this split, yeah, I'm saying like Oxygen of last split was really good.
Envy they played Oxygen in Regional 1 and 3 and beat them, and they played Complexity in Regional 2 and beat them. So they're like
Right.
Envy are beating these teams. I don't know. I feel like Envy's
Yeah, but
The
I
thing
was
is,
saying
though-
last split.
Yeah, that
They're not-
and as well, like Envy's really good against the lower teams, but against the top teams, they don't have a chance. Like
That's why I
Complexity
want
does,
Complexity.
Energy does, Oxygen even does. Envy's not gonna beat a top North American team.
But actually, so there's going to be a lot of scenarios at London, and the 5th best NA team and the 5th best EU team are going to have almost no impact on like world's spots anyway.
Yeah.
So as long as the other 4 teams all perform for NA, then NA is in a good spot. Same for EU. The top teams just have to do well. It doesn't really matter who the 5th best team is.
Right.
But obviously, having more good teams is nice because it allows a team to have a bad day, and
Yeah.
for it not to matter for the region.
I don't think playing the wild card is that bad, to be honest.
I mean, you're
You just-
guaranteed if you're EU.
You just get out there early and get extra practice against
Champ
next
twos.
boss, basically.
Well, okay,
right?
there's
Champ
at the wild card.
twos.
There's 2 APAC teams, 2 Sub-Saharan African
Uh-huh.
teams who
Uh-huh.
NA EU should win against. There's going to be 2 South American teams, probably Team Secret and the club.
Fury.
True.
Well,
Not
Furia
Fury.
might get
Well,
one of the
Furia-
spots.
Fury right now are in a world's auto qual, so as long as
They're
they
like
get top 8
tied
again,
for
they're
8,
in.
right, with EU.
Yeah, but if they
Yeah.
just get 8th again, they're
Close.
in pretty much. As long as EU
Alright.
doesn't get like 4 of the top 6.
What's
so-
wild card? Like no, like,
Oh
like
yeah,
what
now
position?
you're new to
what
the world
position?
stuff. Anyway, so 8
Yeah.
teams make the main event. now.
Well, wildcard is like for EU, top
4,
3
5, 6.
EU qualifies automatically right now, and the next
Mhm.
3 go to wildcard. But that is subject to change depending on whether or not EU teams do really well or really badly or the same at London. But yeah, there will be 2 OCE teams. CJ could be at wildcard, or it could just be the current OCE teams at London.
EJ,
Are there?
please.
It's
Yeah.
like really close actually. We'll talk about that later. But also Veloce from Mina are going to be there. Senzo's new team.
That's
So I don't
exciting.
know. I don't think it's as automatic for all the EU and NA teams as you guys are saying, because I think
It's
Veloce
split,
South
though.
American
It's
team.
Well,
was-
it's what 8 teams make it out
Yeah,
of the
Mhm.
16, and it's what 2 APAC, they're eliminated already. 2 Sub-Saharan Africa, they're eliminated already.
Like,
Realistically, both the OC teams are probably eliminated already. So that's 6. And then you just got to outperform like one EU team, one Middle East team. Probably be fine.
If you're EU or A, you should be
Right.
breezing through Swiss.
Right. You should.
If it was double elim, okay, you can get like
Wait,
there will be 2 MENA
it's
teams.
Swiss.
There will be 2 MENA teams there, and there will be 2.
Johnny, I'm not gonna lie, you gas MENA way too much, man. You gas MENA.
There's no shot that you guys. There's no way that
No,
you
I
guys
think
think
MENA's
that number
losable.
7. You
MENA
think
is
number
losable.
7 NA
You
is
can
going to
lose
be
to MENA.
Veloce.
I can see you losing to like someone losing to Veloce, but like the other MENA team, nah, no way.
The
There's
other
no
MENA
way.
team,
the third seed.
He's
dude,
talking
the
about
other MENA
Falcons.
team
He
in
means
wildcard
Falcons.
could
He
be
means
Falcons. It could be Falcons
He
in
means
wildcard.
Falcons. I don't think he means like. I don't think.
Oh
he's
no,
he's
oh
losing
okay,
to
okay,
Veloce.
okay. No, if Falcons are there, then yeah, fair enough. But I'm talking about like below Falcons and maybe Veloce. There's no one.
Well, no one else makes it except those 2.
Well, I mean, the other team that could make it in is O1 Esports. I think they could.
Oh, if Falcons
could
like
be
somehow
EU.
get a top 8 spot.
If
Yeah.
Falcons get a top 6, then it could be O1. It's either going to be Falcons and Veloce or Veloce and O1 in the wildcard.
Who
I
are
think
one?
O1 is AMS, Mossen, and Zizonix.
Yeah, they're not competing.
I think they're definitely competing with like.
We
complexity
warm up against them for every event, and we rarely drop games.
on EU server.
Yeah, which they play on all the time.
Doesn't
That's
matter.
like-
It's
that is
still a
their
ping
server.
disadvantage. It's still a ping disadvantage, though.
Okay.
You saw the difference. Falcons are getting far.
This is what I'm
in,
talking
like, EU
about, bro.
weeklies,
This is what I'm
and
talking
then
about.
They
But
go
you-
to Sweden and they do great. Like it's a
But you
difference.
have dropped a game.
So you're saying you dropped a game.
So you're saying there's
I
a
think we might have
chance.
dropped a game. I think there's a chance.
But
Well,
right,
also-
we're not
also
talking about
keep
like
in
will they
mind-
beat BDS. We're talking about will they have a chance in the wild card. I
You're
think
saying-
they will.
okay, so you're saying Carmine, for example, will lose to Zazonix.
I don't think
never-
Well,
you
Carmen's
never
one of
know.
the teams.
I
Who's
think
like number
losing to
6
who?
EU right now?
It's
Is
not
it
gonna
Carmen?
happen, bro. No, it's EG
6,
right now,
It
bro.
will be
Number
the
6
Carmen.
is Vitality, I think, right?
Yeah,
No.
I think
No, they
Oh,
split. Yeah,
worldwide
but
is
overall.
Overall, it's EG.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
wait,
they're
where,
probably
like-
going to lose that though. So it could be like
they will.
Carmine,
It'll be
probably.
Carmine. It'll be Carmine.
EG, Endpoint.
It'll
Yeah, I
be-
think O1.
yeah, it'll
O1
be
are
Carmine,
competitive there.
probably.
I genuinely think O1 are competitive, but Veloce are super competitive. I think Veloce is really
Semper-
good.
I can see Veloce, but no. I'm
Yeah,
not having.
Sem-
I'm not
Semper
having
Fi.
Zazonix. I'm not having it. No.
I think Team Secret and the club from South America are also competitive. I think.
Who's
they're
the
also
club
very
again?
good.
Is that Astromic?
Yeah, Astromic team.
I think the Middle East teams are better than the South American teams.
I think so too.
You think
Yeah, I'd
you think
agree. I'd agree
Falcons
that
over
as well.
Furia?
Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
Veloce over Secret as well.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
so too.
I could see Veloce over Secret.
And I see both those regions over Australia.
Yeah, OC is the worst out of those 3.
But if you have Veloce over Secret, and Secret are like taking G2
Fuck, I
to
have
game
Pioneers.
5.
Please, God, don't let this karma hit me in the back in a month.
I think that's fair to say Veloce over
Flip
Secret,
it.
but like Secret took G2 to game 5. Like I think Veloce is going to be. I think they're probably a favorite to make top 8 or wildcard.
It's
to be honest.
Senzo, who and who?
Twiz and SMW.
Okay. Yeah, they're good.
All right, well,
I just
if
don't
it-
see.
the
I don't
last
think
regional-
Semi is a like competitive region. I think
Oh,
I
man,
see
Foster's putting me to
Falcons,
shame.
Falcons and Veloce are like they can compete, but below that, like O1 are not competing. The
Actually,
top 6
Veloce-
NA
Veloce aren't even top 2 right now. Cola are the second best team.
Cola are
Yeah.
goated. Is that
Yeah.
Nuipo?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, GG. If Nuipo gets into wildcard, bro, it's over.
They
It's over.
can't.
No,
That's
you
so
can't.
far.
You can't. They were a last split team, so they can't. But like, yeah, they're the second best team right now.
They're better than Veloce by far, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Cola's the
Veloce,
second best.
watch Veloce Falcons upper bracket from last weekend if you want a good showing of Veloce. And Cola, watch the very last series of Mina, the second series in the grand final if you want a good showing of Cola. I think they're all good. They're all very good. Threat to anyone in my opinion, but I can see if people would want to disagree.
You guys see Renegades bottle the major?
That I
Mhm.
did see.
yeah, that was a tragedy.
Kaka's minions going crazy.
Yeah, Kaka's
real?
minions first. Kaka's minions first taking out Power, and then took out Renegades as
Nuts.
well. Power actually, it looked like they had zero hope, and then just out of nowhere, they're just like, "Oh, they took out Renegades
We're
too."
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
we're
like,
good.
Oh,
We
I guess
made it."
we're going. Sure. I guarantee that they were just sitting there watching
Same.
Actually, I don't even know if they could watch something like that. Because I feel like if I was in that situation, I wouldn't even be able to watch, like, oh, this is my major spot on the line. Renegades versus Kaka's Minions.
Dude, when FaZe played Complexity, Fall Split obviously didn't matter. We lost to Complexity anyways. But when FaZe played Complexity, and if FaZe won, I had a tiebreaker versus Complexity. But if Complexity won, I was just out. I would turn it on for like a minute and then get stressed and like throw it down and then turn it back on for like 5 minutes later and then throw it back down.
Was it you that tweeted before that game like I might set an alarm for after and like stay up all night so I don't have to watch it?
No, that was for Winter Split because we need like the only way we didn't make it was if like Oxygen beat like FaZe and NRG, and I was like, yeah, I'm staying up all night, and then just I'll wake up after all the results happen.
Did we clinch it for you guys when we beat Oxygen? Or wait, no, did we beat Oxygen? No, we didn't.
No, it was FaZe.
I couldn't remember if we.
FaZe is the team that saved us twice.
Wait, so your
They
strategy
clinched it for us too.
Your strategy was to stay up so late that you sleep through the entire stream and wake up to the results.
Yeah.
That's actually genius, to be fair.
I stayed up till like 8 a.m.
That's kind of what I do.
That's huge brain.
Because I hate watching. Like,
oh, you can't even watch if you want to because you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Genius.
No, whenever we get knocked out of events, I just go straight to bed.
I just lay in my bed straight to sleep. I can't watch it and I can't do anything else.
Calm, weren't you sleeping right before this podcast?
I might have been. Yeah, I had to take a quick power nap.
What's the sleep schedule, Calm?
So what's the power nap strategy? How do you do it? Like, what's your go-to power nap?
Dude, there's no strategy. I lay down in bed until I have to do something and fall asleep. No, my sleep schedule's too good right now, actually.
You're like up at like 8 a.m.?
I got up at like 10 a.m. this morning. So yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Leave some morning for the rest of us. Calm down.
Give me a week, I'll be waking up at 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
But you don't like set an alarm. You just go nap at any time and see what happens.
Yeah, it's kind of fun, you know. It's like you're playing it. It's like roulette. I could wake up in 30 minutes. It could be the next day. No clue.
I can't believe you're such a maniac. Just like napping at any time. That could I could ruin you. I guess you don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, I play video games for a living, so.
Yeah.
Napping is a valuable skill though. Do you guys all nap or do we have any nappers?
If I wake up, I just like feel so groggy. I can't do it.
Yeah, you have to power through. You have to power through that. After like 2 or 3 minutes, you're fine. You just have to get over that initial window. Then you're good for like a lot longer.
I can't do it.
I struggle to sleep in the first place, so.
If
I'm an anti-napper.
If I nap and wake up at
against
night,
napping.
Yeah.
Jesus, how?
Well, because like Riddle said, like I just wake up way too groggy. I can't do it. And also, when I do sleep or like sleep in the afternoon, it's guaranteed 4 hours minimum. So like the whole day is gone, and then my sleep schedule's fucked.
Yeah, you need to set an alarm. You gotta be like disciplined with your naps.
But I can't.
Wait.
If I set an alarm, I wake up to it. I'm like, oh my god, why is this thing going off? I turn it off and then I sleep again.
I do the exact same thing.
Put it across like the other side of the room.
No, because then I'll go up, get it, and then go back to bed.
I'll do the same.
What about like the alarm that's like a math puzzle?
I'll do the math puzzle and then get back in my bed and go to.
Man, you
don't understand it. No, none.
Rise, you nap, don't you?
It depends. It depends. Like if, for example, I can't nap if it's like late afternoon, because if I wake up and it's nighttime when I went to bed, like went to sleep in the day, like when it was light outside, I can't. That's fucked. Like I'm ruined for the rest of the day.
But
so if I'm napping, it's like hella early. Like
is
12.
it like is there a napping culture in Portugal? Because Spain obviously have the siestas. They just go nap. The whole country's napping at 2 in the afternoon. Everything's closed.
I don't think so. Maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, my family's English, so even if they do, we don't.
Speaking of naps, did you guys check out JNaps this weekend?
Very nice.
I was expecting someone to do that.
That was well planned.
No, okay. Serious conversation though. The dude's been playing for approximately 17 years at this point, and he had an absolute killer weekend, which I think, to say the least, is impressive. Because a lot of times, personal experience, the longer you play the game, you just don't really have the same drive for it. So I just think it's impressive that he is still able to even go and have the motivation after all that time.
We can't get into all-time talks because that's when people start to get angry at me. Because I've never like
all-time GOAT.
I have JNap's top 5.
He might be actually.
There's
He's
a lot
getting-
of people that like win, like Panda. They win for what 18 months, and then they suck. Like, I mean, Turbo, I know you're in chat. You're not as good as JNaps is. You haven't been for the last 2 years. There's players like Justin JNaps, Garrett, even. Europe. Someone help me.
Freaky.
Someone who's been good for a while.
Freaky.
Shut up.
Freaky.
Gold Miller.
Just like people that are like really good and like have always been really good their whole career. Like even after they stop winning, like I think Justin's the best player of all time. That's my
I mean,
rock.
you could say K-Dop.
K-Dop's
I
but
still around.
I think he fell off a little bit, but not. as
He's
much
kind of
as
like
others,
he's
but-
like the Turbo VU.
Actually, did
Right.
you guys see K-Dop? Well, did you see Vitality versus Solary round 1 of Regional 2? It was like 2 weeks ago now,
No.
but no, actually, it was just over a week ago, I guess. But they looked so good. It was like peak Vitality of the whole season. I was watching them play, like, oh my goodness, Vitality
Wait,
are
I
back.
think I did watch that.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, they look ridiculous. Alpha is
That was
like
Regional
playing out of his
2?
mind. Radosin scoring like, clips that are definitely going to be in top 3 goals of the day. K-Dop hasn't missed the ball. I'm like, they're back.
K-Dop
they're
hasn't
back.
missed the
and
ball.
then next round.
And then the next round they lost, and then they lost again. I'm like, what happened? Like, they just lost twice after that. I didn't see that.
That's the one series. That's the one series we played well this split. That is the one series we've actually
Versus
played well.
Vitality.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you played them. Were they good?
Oh, yeah, and then you got perfect swept. Holy shit.
Yeah, we got fucked. In the first 2 games, I think we had 26 shots, and they had like 5, and we just couldn't score.
Yeah, you guys look
You
great
went
in that
from getting
Vitality
best
series.
of 7 perfect swept to reverse sweeping best of 7.
Yeah,
It didn't make any
Look
sense.
at you guys.
They were on so many game losses in a row, and they just decided to win. It was
we
Great
scored
switch.
two goals in 7 games,
hmm
and then reverse swept.
Were they both 0-second goals?
I don't think so. Not on that day. We weren't feeling the ice. But then we did, and we reverse swept endpoint. To be fair, we
All
should
right.
never have been 3-0 down. But
Rise,
yeah.
tell me the mentality of that, because so you went 0-3 down versus Endpoint, and then you took a timeout, or is it just like, come on guys, these guys are shit, we're better than them?
No, I just said Vatira start ball chasing. And he did.
Smart.
And
Wait,
that
then
was all
did
you needed?
Vatira do that thing? I've seen Vatira do this like twice this split, where he starts off the series in the Octane. I mean the Fennec, which is his main car, and then like at some point during the series it won't be going well. He'll switch to the Octane and he'll play even worse, and then he'll switch back to the Fennec and play out of his mind. It's like he needs to go off of it for a bit and then come back and he peaks.
I think he just swaps car every game. Like even in scrims, like there's not a game where he doesn't leave and change car.
Or watch the
Yeah.
entire replay.
Or he watched
every
every
single
fucking
replay.
replay.
Oh my
We've
god.
had complaints about that.
LA Major every time we swim case up.
Okay,
I
to
don't
be
even care
fair,
about Nick
to
lying
be
about swim
fair,
scores, but
Whoa,
watches
we're getting into
every
it now.
single replay, every single goal, every single game.
it was every
Like,
single one.
Yeah.
To be
Please,
fair,
yeah,
Reynolds, your
please,
team's not
replay.
that much better.
No, it's Arsenal. I know he's horrible.
That's-
We're
that's
always-
his
You know that
strategy, though.
pisses me off too.
We're always just like Arsenal. Please skip the replay. I know it does. We yell at him to skip the replay.
It-
But
that-
Vatira was bad.
Our
Yeah,
scrims
Vatira
just
never
evolved to where it's like Arsenal will watch like 3 or 4 replays in a row, and then I just start going AFK after every single goal.
And then
Like
we
in our
called 15
scrims.
minutes early.
Vatira doesn't skip replays. He goes on his phone between goals.
Really?
Like
That-
every
that-
single goal.
That
Do you know
pissed me
what-
off
No,
so much.
You know what
those
he
are
does
the
on his
worst
phone?
people.
What is
Yeah.
he doing on the phone? Like, we need to understand this.
Well, I don't
Texting
know.
or something?
Yeah,
Is he on,
probably
is he on
looking at.
Twitter?
I
Is
don't
he on
know.
Snapchat?
No idea.
I heard Snapchat made a comeback with the Zoomers. Is he on Snapchat?
Oh yeah, Snapchat's back.
Yeah.
Snapchat's
Snapchat
like
never
taking
left.
the TikTok crown, I
Yeah.
heard.
Snapchat didn't really leave Johnny.
Really?
Maybe,
You are.
I
old,
swear for a
man.
while
Yeah.
TikTok was like way
I mean, you
above.
probably couldn't get it on your BlackBerry when you were. Young.
I will admit I don't think I have Snapchat on my phone. No, I don't. I don't have TikTok or Snapchat. I have a TikTok account, but I don't have TikTok.
I've had Snapchat downloaded for like 7 years, and it just hasn't been open since high school.
I'm back.
I used to have it. So you're telling me it never left? I thought it
How
wasn't cool
old
anymore.
are you, Johnny?
Take a guess.
You're like
42.
32.
No, you're like 25.
Close.
right?
28. 28.
Close.
31.
You're like,
I
I
know
know
like
how old
the-
he is.
I'm pretty sure I know. Or like
Yeah,
at
he's
one
like
point.
25 or 26.
You're like 30.
I just know
31.
based on these answers who, like you're asking before we went live.
You're
who's
like
get-
29
am I
or
buying you a
30, I
drink? I know
think.
who I'm buying. I'm 31. You're all
I said
right.
28. You look younger, man. You look younger.
Yeah, Nolly and Rise.
Johnny.
win because they said 26 and 28.
I,
Rel said 32. What were you talking about, man?
I had 1 year, dude. I was the closest.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but
said
that's
older.
also bad though.
Mhm.
You're not old
That's-
enough to the point where you get mad at people that call you. Like 30 is a good age. 31, like I feel like once you hit 40, then you're like, okay, yeah, people start calling me younger.
Nah, it's already good to be
Already?
younger. Trust
think
me,
30 is
already.
quite old.
Yeah. It's already well. I mean, in the UK, you get ID'd for like stuff. You know, you can buy alcohol when you're 18, but you'll still get ID'd if you look like you could be
Under
25 or younger.
25, Yeah.
So if you're, not getting ID'd, then it's basically like, oh wow, you look your age. So I feel flattered if I get ID'd. It's just like them telling me I look 25 or younger. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I got ID'd
So-
for a lighter a few weeks ago. Apparently, you got ID'd for a lighter.
That sounds fair enough. Lighter, like
Yeah.
even paracetamol. I think some people get ID'd. No,
Yeah,
it's
I mean-
definitely. I'm at that age already where I want people to guess younger. I'll be
Damn.
honest.
Johnny, you look 23. You look like you're still doing League of Rockets in the World Cup.
Those were
The
the
World
days,
Cup. That's an
Johnny.
iconic. The Kronovi goal.
Yeah.
I
Or
remember
Brains
the Kronovi
versus
goal.
Braun. Me, Turbo Kronovi versus Atomic
I
First Killer
remember
Justin.
that.
People have been asking recently for another round of that, where it's like the brains against the mechanics. Just like pick. Actually, I asked when
What would
somebody.
a Brains Mechanics matchup be now?
Well, somebody suggested this to me. I remember this story, or I remember how it happened, because I asked Turbo to captain the Brains team, and he said that he wanted. I asked him, did he have anyone he wanted on his team, and he said Rettles and Kronovi, and I was surprised. I said Rettles, really? Because I didn't think he would, call. I thought it was a compliment that he's calling Rettles the smartest player, and he said, "Well, yeah, he's not mechanical and he's in a good team, so he must be smart."
What the fuck, Turbo?
Yeah, that was his reason. I was like, okay, fair play. I thought you were gonna give him a compliment, but I guess not. Yeah, mechanics won that though. Justin, Atomic, and First Killer won the.
That's a surprise.
Oh, that's crazy.
Obviously.
That's crazy. That
Right,
team won,
dude?
really.
Like,
Who's the Brains in UK? Well, in EU.
I actually can't remember. I think it was like K-Dot Fairy or someone.
No, I mean, who would it be now?
Oh, who would it be now? That's a good
Mhm.
question.
Monkey. Well, he's also mechanical, but I'd say he's more brains, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd have Monkey.
Apparently, Jack.
Ah, he's too mechanical.
Would
though.
you put extra in brains
Jack.
or mechanical?
Mechanical, if anything. Really?
Really,
Yeah.
I would say brains.
Huh.
I'd put
Monkey's more
extra
mechanical
brains.
than extra.
Yeah.
I'd have.
Actually looks so smart. Like I just watch his stream and don't understand a single word, but I just watch
I
him.
think Catalysm's really
he's
smart.
just the way he plays is so
Mhm.
good.
Cat is really mechanical though.
Mm-hmm.
What about Relating Wave?
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah.
He's got
Mhm.
decent mechanics, though. It's not like he's a slouch.
I mean, yeah,
I feel
but like nowadays you can't be smart or mechanical. You kind of have to be both. I feel like.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'd nominate
Yeah,
myself, to
everybody's
be honed.
mechanical.
People say I'm mechanical.
Guys,
but
I had a
think I'm-
flip reset double touch against Calm.
Yeah,
this
you
week.
did.
Wow.
You
I'm on
did.
the
I was
mechanics
thinking about
team.
that.
Oh, I actually did see an argument on Twitter, the best place for intellectual statistics, of course. And
True.
there was some people arguing whether FaZe or KC or Carmine was more mechanical than each other.
FaZe, like, I can admit it. I think anybody would say FaZe, right?
Well, except for
I'd say-
the
I'd say
guys on
FaZe.
Twitter arguing.
Wait, when
I'd
was
say
this?
FaZe, but I don't think it's that like far fetched.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's
KC.
that far off. Nah.
Yeah, but we're not even that mechanical. I
Because,
don't
like,
think.
I mean, Itachi and Astro are gross mechanically, and you're not a slouch. I mean, it's the same with FaZe. Sip's not like crazy mechanics, and AJ and First Go are really good, obviously, but I think it's pretty. I don't think it's too different. Who's the most mechanical team in the world? Oh God, here comes Johnny with Falcons. Never mind, I didn't ask that.
Yeah.
Next topic,
that's a
please,
bad
God.
question.
If you're calling O'Khalid on the most mechanical team, I don't even know for you, man.
No,
Go Gus in the Middle East.
I've actually got evidence. I tweeted on the 22nd of May who I think the top 3 most mechanical teams are.
Who was that?
I remember seeing this, and I
Why,
remember
why did
thinking
you
it
know
was-
the exact date of
sick.
your tweet? By
Because
the way?
Falcons
I
are
I went to check.
7:09 p.m.
I went to check when you brought up this topic. I was like, wait, when did I tweet this? So I don't tweet
Who
that
would
often,
know?
so I only had to scroll like once. But yeah. My top 3 was TL, Falcons, and FaZe. And if Mice get back to their LA
No.
form, they replace FaZe.
We weren't good in LA. I'm telling you for a fact right now. People like LA form, Queso was like the best. We were not.
No,
good
you guys
in
were
LA.
bad in LA.
Yeah, you guys were bad.
Yo,
Yeah.
Falcons.
No. Individually,
brag,
we were
humble
good.
brag.
No. As a team, we were dog shit. As an actual team, like as a unit, we were not good.
I think 90% of our goals were just counterattacking because you guys overcommit.
Yeah,
We're
we
just demoing you
weren't.
guys.
We weren't playing good, like in terms of a team.
I
If
meant
we
like
played,
I meant like mechanical farm though. LA mechanical farm. Because now you guys can't hit a net. Like you're just like you said, 24 shots, no goal,
Yeah.
no goals. So
I'm getting
something's
my
off
well.
mechanically.
We're all getting our hours up now. So regional 3 will win, but the last 2 years it's been shocking. I can't lie.
Yeah,
What
how do you
I think my who's more mechanical then, if not my list.
No, I think I've been trying to look. I think your list, unless you want to add like Furia in there.
Yeah, Furia's close actually.
I'd
I
probably
wasn't
put-
really thinking.
I might put Furia over FaZe.
I think complexity too.
Razebull's gross, but I don't think.
Yeah,
that
I
whole
think
team is
Shad
more
has
mechanical.
crazy mechanics.
Razebull's been crazy
That's
good
an interesting
recently.
one. I think they're too far off the. I don't know.
Performance.
That's
spectrum.
Yeah.
they're so close. They haven't really got it all together like yet to really look.
I
like
feel
the
like
full
they're one of
package.
those teams though that if like they're playing well, like they can literally beat anybody. Like they have such a
Agreed.
high ceiling.
We played them regional 3 to qual for LA, and we just got stomped. It wasn't
Yeah.
really close.
No, sometimes it's just fucking crazy. Like it's just literally every shot or every pass is just
I
perfect.
know. And they're all. It's like G2. They're just always on the next person's car. Like not a pass is messed up, and they're just always there. It's like, all right, well, you guys got this series.
I remember the reason I tweeted out that mechanics list was because I think I was doing a view party of EU regional, and I was saying that I thought Team Liquid is top 3 mechanics because I was watching them play again, and that was the point of discussion. Is a lot of my viewers didn't think that was true. They were like, "Nah,
I think
no way."
they're
are
the
Team
most
Liquid."
mechanical team, probably. No.
I said that's what I said. I think they might. I said I think they might be. I'm not confident enough because I've got to think about it more. But top 3 definitely. That was
Wait,
my
who would be?
Liquid.
Oh
Liquid.
yeah, no, they look crazy.
I didn't watch them play, but
I mean, who's their
they're
biggest
crazy.
slouch mechanically? A Tau?
A chronic.
No,
Is it a
Chronic,
Chronic?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And a
crazy to
Chronic-
say, but it actually might be a
Mhm.
chronic, which is wild.
Best is Oski, yeah.
A Tal's the best on that
Oh,
team.
Really? No,
Yeah.
like straight mechanically though. Is it really a Tau?
Yeah, mechanically, and I think Oski can do more flashy stuff, but
Yeah, Tao is
I
very
can't
solid though.
believe-
I see what you mean. Yeah, he's like he's got the consistent mechanics.
yeah.
Doesn't lose a 50 and stuff like this. See, like I think I might think of mechanics differently than other people. Like I think 50-50s is like mechanics. and
Probably
stuff
why
like
you got O'Khaled in the top 3.
Yeah, but then you'd separate it, right? You'd like do core mechanics and then flashy mechanics.
Yeah, but if you just say mechanics, like mechanical for me is
you
anything you're
can't-
doing with your car. Like
So you call like
It's like-
speed mechanical because he's good at shooting.
that's a mechanic, yeah. Like
So you'd say speed is a mechanical
hitting-
player.
Well, in one way, but not in other ways. Like I think shooting is a very important mechanic. Like, hitting the ball hard accurately is like a really important mechanic.
Would you
Recovering
say
fast.
Freaky's top 5 then.
boost pathing
Top five
is a
mechanics.
mechanic?
Yeah.
Boost
I'd-
pathing, it depends. If you're deciding whether or not to go for the big boost, that wouldn't be a mechanic. That'd be like a decision. But if you whiffed a big boost, because you're in the wrong place or you landed badly, that would be a mechanical misplay. So I suppose it depends. But like just efficiency, like watching how a player moves, that's mechanics.
You're
For me, at
you're a
least.
fraud.
You're a fraud, Johnny.
You're
Yeah,
a fraud,
I
Johnny.
think
You don't
your,
think
like,
that you don't think
fundamentals are
speed
different.
flipping is a mechanic?
No, of course
No,
I think
no,
so.
it's like
I
If
think
somebody
they do.
needs a speed
Wait,
flip, that's
you
not a
guys, wait, hold on.
mechanical misplay?
You guys don't think speed flipping's a mechanic?
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it is, but it's as
Who's
much of a
double
mechanic
jumping
as
then?
half flipping is.
No,
Yeah.
no, don't say double
hey.
jumping because a bronze. Like I understand what you're
Double
going for,
jumping.
but like anybody
People
can literally
still
double. jump.
pros every event. Somebody will mess up a speed flip on kickoff and
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
flip sideways.
I did
That's a
versus Face.
mechanic. Yeah, it's
You
a
guys ever
mechanic.
seen Elomar Matone hit a speed flip? That thing.
I've
looks
also
like
missed corner
butter.
boost like a dozen times.
Marmatone.
Dude's got the best speed flips in the game.
The best twos player in the world. Someone
Omar
said.
used to fuck
Also-
my kickoffs up. Yeah.
All the Europeans know after LA Major not to mess with Elomar Matone in twos.
Especially with voice chat though. he's
What
like-
was,
don't know how
was
he's
Omar
not
just a
better.
demon?
Yeah,
He's
he's
always
always
been
a
a twos
demon.
demon. I don't know how he's not better at threes. I need that dude to find a good team.
I've been saying that for a while. That could be really good if he just like knew how to play threes.
He'll learn.
So here, this is
How
my
old is he?
definition. I want to get your opinion on my definition of
He's like
mechanics.
18.
He's not
no,
young,
19.
yeah.
He's 19.
Yeah, Omar's not young. Yeah, he's not. Where you think he acts young? I wanted to get your. So this is my opinion, or this is my definition of mechanics. I think it's anything that you try to do with your car. Does your car do what you try to do? That's mechanical. But decision making and like strategy is like, is what you tried to do even the right thing to do in the first place? That's strategy, like decisions.
God, he's getting.
If somebody tries to do something
philosophical
with
on
their
us.
car, does their car do what they wanted it to do? Then they're mechanical.
I don't really feel the same way. I feel like that's a kind of different subset of skills, like being very solid and being like having solid fundamentals. I think that's different from being mechanical.
Yeah,
I think there's different way, like people interpret the word mechanical different ways. Like some people think of it as everything, like Johnny's saying, and some people just think of it like shit Aqua and Vatira and
Okay.
Seiko do.
Yeah, because
flashy
think
mechanics.
about it like this, because I could just never try to flip reset, and I could just
That's
only
not
front
the
flip.
same,
No, it is, because it's what I'm trying to do with my car, and I'm doing it every time. So I would be
Yeah, but there's
mechanical by your
levels to it,
definition.
Mechanical
though.
as
Like
hell.
you've got to
I would be
also acknowledge
mechanical as
the
hell.
difficulty of what someone is trying to do. Like if somebody tries to do something really easy and they do it, then
That's
yeah,
mechanical.
they got their mechanics right, but what they're trying to do is not that mechanical. There has to be like a difficulty as well, the execution.
So then we can all agree that Monkey Moon is the best player in the world, right? Or
No.
most mechanical
Don't
in the world.
start
Yeah.
this, bro.
No, wait, you don't think Monkey Moon
Don't
is?
start this, bro.
First
Monkey
killer.
Moon is like hot take. I think Monkey Moon is the best player to ever touch the game.
To ever touch the game?
Mm-hmm.
When was the
I
last
don't
time
think
you
that's
watched
that
the,
ridiculous.
Have you seen
when was the
Rise
last time you
play?
watched the
I think
Gods
Monkey
Rise
Moon
play?
is by far the best, or I think he's the best threes player in the world right now. I still think First Killer is better
Yeah, but
than him.
what?
Like
yeah,
as
I
an
mean,
individual player, I think First Killer is better than him. I think Monkey Moon can like will his team to win more and like
Monkey
do
Moon,
more for
Monkey
his
Moon
team. But
will never win a series for a team. He won't win a series for a team.
what?
here we go again,
Rise your
dude.
man.
No,
Rise-
what-
no, wait.
He's
Bro.
no, he's won so
What?
many for his team.
The best
No,
enabler in the world. Monkey Moon's
Wait,
the
I
best
thought
enabler in the world.
you were trolling in Twitch chat. I swear there was like some
No, bro.
Rise
No,
comment.
it's my YouTube video that I
I saw the
posted of
video.
Rise calling Monkey Moon the
It's
EU
a Roko.
Roko.
You said he was EU Toronto.
Okay, I
right?
underestimated that a bit. But Monkey Moon will never make a mistake, and he'll always like finish his chances, but he'll never like create some like crazy play. Which is why
I think he's
BDS.
really good.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to make some crazy play when he scores every goal for his team.
Yeah,
Exactly,
if you're
that's what I'm saying.
finishing all your chances, that's pretty fucking nuts, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he'll never like win like single-handedly win a series for his team.
I
Like,
see what he's saying.
I swear he has though, like many times. Maybe on
Yeah,
the
he
previous
definitely
BDS
has.
more than now, because
That's why BDS fell off like around like fall because no one was creating anything. Mark wasn't chasing the way he was, so Monkey wasn't getting the chances he was, so they weren't winning.
So if that's
I
the
don't
case,
know.
who would you think is above him? Because you put him pretty low.
First. First.
I'd say first is above Monkey Moon.
And
After
As
playing
an
with him-
individual player, yes.
I've not watched
Yeah.
much of Monkey Moon, but I've definitely seen First create a lot of opportunities for his team.
I would put Seiko above Monkey Moon to be honest.
But
The
I
only
think-
thing is
okay.
that First Killer also creates a lot of opportunities for the other team.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about? I agree. First
what I'm
killer
saying, like-
offense. Yeah, first killer phase offense is like definitely on par with Monkey Moon and BDS offense, but I think Monkey Moon is way ahead of first killer defensively. I'm not talking about like goal line saves, last second goal line saves. I mean like not even allowing shots in the first place because he's like 5 steps ahead. I think that's where Monkey Moon's better.
I think
defense.
I think first he's good, but I think there's a lot of ways that he hinders his team, both as a player and as a personality.
Agreed.
Which is why I have Beast Mode above him without a doubt. So
Sounds
Emo.
I
biased.
hate it. Yeah, it does sound like
Might
biased.
be a
I
little
actually
bit
have
biased.
Arsenal and Daniel above both of them.
yeah, of course.
No way. What about Atomic? Since we have no G2 people in here.
I don't
Atomic or First
think
Killer?
he's better. Oh, I have First Killer. I don't think Atomic's better than Beast Mode either. I think Beast Mode's the second best player in NA.
So you probably just think that G2 themselves play better as a team then?
Yes.
I
I think
agree with
all
that.
three of
As a unit.
G2's I think all three of G2 players are like top 8, top 7.
I mean, we were
Okay.
talking about it before the stream started. Like, they got Drees, and they were still like up there. They weren't the best, but they were still like up there. And Drees was not as good as his teammates.
I mean, the JNAP Chicago duo, I've said it 1,000 times, is the best duo to play Rocket League.
I would say
they
there
are so
could
easy to play. Rizzo.
there could have been a third guy in there that really brought them together, but that's besides the point.
I agree. That duo just like they're just extremely easy to play with.
Yeah, they're
This
they're
happens
nice
every
guys.
episode. I swear, this happens
It
every.
does.
Yeah, ever since I left, they
Oh,
really
man.
fell apart. I don't know. I just couldn't.
What
figure
are
it
you
out.
thinking when you leave a team and they got a new player? Like really, like how there must be the angel and the devil in your shoulder, thinking like, oh yeah, I hope the
Okay.
best for them, but also it would be
It
nice if they
depends who it
stuck.
is. It
I
depends
think
who it
I
is.
think my experience was a lot different. I was definitely hoping the best for him because I also left at like a somewhat shitty time for them.
You also retired.
Yeah, I was
Which isn't really
not
getting like
not
that.
worried about their next step. You know, it's like I hope they do well
Yeah.
because I left them in a worse spot, sort of thing. Because
Yeah.
it was like it was basically out of nowhere, kind of.
I
Not
feel like it's
really.
different
They
if you, like,
expected it,
leave.
but
If you leave and retire, I feel like it's different than like leaving and joining another
Yeah,
team because
yeah.
you thought your
Yeah.
team was bad.
Like,
Yeah.
Rattle,
Yeah.
if you left SSG, like imagine you got kicked, right? You got kicked from SSG and you joined V1. You're gonna want to beat SSG more than
Yeah,
them.
I hope they start Dignitasing or something, but
Take
I mean,
this.
My goodness.
we hopefully don't have to worry about
Well,
that.
hopefully
Wait.
Riddles doesn't do in V1 because he's probably replacing me.
Wait, we literally have the perfect candidate,
That would never
Nolly.
happen.
What are you thinking, buddy?
Oh yeah, hey Nolly. What do you want Guild to do?
Yeah, you want guilty.
Nah, like I wanted them to do shit. Like yeah, I wanted them to fall apart. To be honest. But I
And
think
they
that's no, but that's expected. No, they didn't really fall
The
apart. Like,
way
they took-
you got kicked, I think it's definitely fair.
yeah,
to say
yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly. Like I
I
was
think
with
if
them.
you left, then
Like I was the first pro player ever for Guild. Like I signed the very first contract Guild ever gave out. So I thought that meant something, you know. I was with them for 2 years, and the way I was handled wasn't the best. So I wanted the worst for them. If it was handled better, it would have been shit. But I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have said anything on Twitter. But I do hope they keep getting worse and worse. I mean,
The villain
that's
arc.
fair. That's
No,
fair.
no,
That's
it
fair.
is.
I
It's
like
just
it.
it's just funny to hear it. The villain arc though, I love it.
it's not gonna happen though. Like everyone knows Devo's kicked for Mark, and then Marky's kicked for.
everyone knows that.
Yeah,
Everyone knows it now.
I mean, I
What?
There it
said-
goes.
Wait.
No,
Anyways.
no, yeah, Marky's kicked next
Uh.
for Bran because why would they keep a non-Spanish speaking coach, you know? And then at that point, the org might as well just change to, might as well move over to Spain,
Quick
bring everyone else
intermission,
over
see you in
there.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Achilles is like typing right now, like
Yeah.
Somebody
the
send
crowd,
out the tweet, please. Somebody send it out.
JC, quick.
I need this graphic.
JC, get on the graphic, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Spanish for guild?
I don't know, shit.
I was gonna say something like that.
Man, it's
It's
shit.
apparently gremio.
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 No,
Well-
it happens. It's business.
Well, if you're saying like the way it went down, do you mean specifically? Because I think what I remember is it kind of happened last minute, right? Like your situation. Like it was kind of like there was a few days left.
Can you explain what happened, or is that like?
Well, yeah. If it's like behind the scenes and it's not, please don't. But
I think Nolly's fine with talking about stuff.
no,
behind the
I mean
scenes.
it's
Nah,
you-
nah.
you-
Mark, going
you
over
really
here,
shouldn't,
bro,
though.
like-
You
You
should, but, like, if you
feel
want
it.
to.
Yeah,
But if you want to, of course.
we're
I
here
mean,
for you, man.
No, I could sit here all day and explain it. It's a long story, but basically, like, Achilles messaged me and told me that Guild are looking at Mark. Bit weird.
That's
oh
crazy.
right. So
Bit-
so somebody
bit
outside
weird
of the
'cause, like,
roster.
Yeah, a bit
They
weird
messaged you.
because it's like he's getting kicked from the team, so he's not going to be an improvement, right? Like he was the worst player in that team. His stats were shit as well. And we just did two, not the best results, but okay results. Going into the split, it would have been a lot better. And I messaged the manager, well, general manager of Guild. I messaged the coach and a player, and I get 3 different responses. The general manager told me that they were just looking at options, as they always do every split. Marky told me that there's been no decision on who's being dropped, and then Devo told me that he said he feels shit and that I shouldn't come to scrims the next day. So obviously I went out on Twitter and said it was nice to find out from Shift.
Naturally.
And then Guild kind of put the blame on me and said that it was my fault, like they didn't want to kick me, but they had to because of how I reacted.
Oh, so they just found a reason because of the tweet.
Yeah. And
Okay, I
then
gotcha.
yeah, but in the end, they kind of realized that they were wrong. Some people in the organization, they were like they handed me, they could have kept on to me and kind of fucked me over, but they gave me over to KT for like a reasonable price, which was nice of them to do. But there's always gonna still be a bit of animosity there. But yeah, so
Right.
it's
I remember.
What was it?
not too deep.
I can't
Sorry,
remember what
Razvan.
it was, but I remember you guys lost to someone, and I put in shift, Devo's finished, and you were like,
Yeah, like
nah.
I backed Evo.
You always
Like,
got to defend your teammates.
yeah, he's my teammate. I'd back him no matter what. Like I can say that we still would have done decent this split. I think maybe we could have made major as well. But I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna make major probably, hopefully. Don't want to jinx it.
Yeah,
And
don't Paul
Guild,
Reynolds.
Guild are I don't know.
Finito.
What was the time frame on all that happening?
Oh,
The
I had like
story.
6 or like 5 days left to find the team.
So you had 5 days left, but like as you got the message from Shift, it was like you messaged
Oh, it was-
the
it was like
players
that-
and
it was like
player
that night.
coach instantly.
Yeah, it was late at night. Like I messaged straight away. Like
Oh, okay.
I couldn't sit by and like wait for myself to get kicked.
Right.
I had to find a way to either stay on the team or look for other teams. So I messaged every team I could. I looked at coaching options. I was gonna quit and go to university. There was a lot of things I had to line up.
Yeah, especially
At
when
the end-
something happens. Go on.
Oh, I was gonna say at the end of the day, we've got to pay bills.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Especially when something like that, like you have 5 days to find an option, like it's kind of nuts
Tough.
yeah, exactly. It's just really tough to be in that situation anyway, because if you don't find something, like you're without a contract, unless you're on a 10% bench salary, Paul, but like you're left with no contracts to really find anything. It's like, should I just start streaming? Like you even said, I almost quit and went to university. Like you don't really know
Yeah,
what
exactly.
to do.
So see for the Guild situation, if they tried to, I mean, I guess they weren't ready to tell you based on what you've told us. So if they weren't ready to tell you, I guess they weren't close to finalizing anything or weren't
Hey,
sure.
I think they
What
weren't ready
would
to
you
tell
rather?
me-
Sorry, what?
I think they weren't ready to tell me because I confronted them. Like they wanted. I mean, I don't know if. Fuck it, I'll say. They wanted like Mark's buyout was like 200k, something like that, something quite big. Guild didn't want to pay. I got told myself from people at Guild that they was like, because of what you did, we have to get a downgrade. Meaning Dorito.
Because of what you did, like tweeting.
Yeah, they said because of me, they can't get Mark anymore, and now they have to get a downgrade because they can't take me back. Yeah.
But do you think if you
was-
didn't find out, then you would have played the split? They wouldn't have told you. Well, that at all happened.
No, I'd rather them tell me, because like, I don't think it'd be good, right? If they planned on kicking me, they didn't tell me, couldn't get somebody, and then had to play with me. We
That's
would've
what I
done shit
wonder. Like,
anyway.
is it better? Because I don't know the answer to what's better in that situation. Like, what is the play as an
I
org?
think I would have
If
been
you
fine,
try
but,
and
like,
bench somebody, but the whatever falls through, and then you
I
have to
mean,
play with the same
I'm
player, would you
sure-
rather them know?
I don't know.
'Cause
I'm
wouldn't-
sure.
what if they're,
I'm
like,
sure
mental
Turbo has a
shocked?
better. I'm sure Turbo has a better understanding, right? He's been benched.
I
What's he
don't know.
got to say?
Yeah, I like what is it? What would you? What is a player rather? If your team tried to bench you, it fell through, they have to play with you. Would you want to know that they tried to bench you, or would that just like chalk the mental?
You gotta
want to
know.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd want to know.
Yeah.
At
for
the end
sure.
of the day, it's a business. You gotta make upgrades when you see them. And
Yeah, I don't think
Well,
there's
screw them.
really. I wouldn't have hard feelings about anything like that. Just kind of like it's part of the territory.
it
The
is.
job. It's a business, yeah.
What, you wouldn't have hard feelings if you were like in my
I mean,
position?
you'd have hard feelings, but you gotta play.
In
through
your
it if you're
position, it
forced to.
sounds different, but I mean, I've had like with V1, I haven't had any issues with the org. Like, the organization's been great. I really like my teammates. I've enjoyed playing with them for a while, so it's like I have hella respect for both the org and the players. So I don't think I would have a reaction quite like that since I've been treated very well.
Well, I think that's also part of the thing, right? If you were treated so well, you would expect the very best. And so,
Yeah,
like,
I
when
mean-
it does happen, you kind of feel betrayed in a way.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure Johnny can vouch. Like I spoke so highly of Guild every time. I was
Mhm.
like, I'm pretty sure I've said it a few times. Like, you know, I never want to leave this org. After Rocket League, I want to work for this organization. You know, there was so much trust and loyalty, and it backfired.
Yeah, you know, I can't say like I I mean, I was also told that I would be paid or offered a great deal from my previous org, and it was not a great deal. So I was like, okay, well, I guess it's time to not be
Yeesh.
there. Time to look for another option. So
What were they like? If you retire and go into streaming, we'll give you like crazy money, and then
well, not
Yeah.
they didn't say crazy money, but they said a more than fair offer, and their offer was not more than fair. So it's like I understand the
Ouch,
point
dude.
of being like yeah, so I said yeah, but you're Rizzo. Okay, buddy. No, but like, being a part of an org for such a long time, and like a bunch of the people, and being told like that specifically, like their more than fair offer or whatever is totally different than what you might have in mind. And again, at the end of the day, playing is a business, streaming is a business, and owning an org is a business. So it's like finding the middle ground between two people isn't always going to be the easiest thing in the world.
yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like in both those situations, you like you mentioned, what you consider more than fair. I mean, you literally just would go and look at what other offers are. You'd be like, well, that's a much bigger number. I'll take that. Cool, easy decision. But in like Nolly's situation, it sounded like they were trying to cover the chance that whatever they're trying to do falls through and not have it all blow up in their faces. But then it blew up in their faces anyway. So that,
Yeah, and then
maybe they should've
because of
just, like-
what he did, they
Mm.
had to get rid of him.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Yeah,
mean,
you
but-
snake.
Yeah, this ruined their reputation, which like I think if they'd handled it better in the first place, that wouldn't have happened. I just think it was poorly dealt, but I don't know if you guys see like a lot of people are leaving Guild.
Yeah, didn't the
the whole-
CEO leave or something?
Something along
David
the lines
Beckham
of
leave?
that. I don't
David
know.
Beckham-
Is,
I don't know,
is
but-
Beckham gone?
I don't think so. I think he's still going strong.
Wasn't it Russo? Someone Russo.
Yeah, like,
What is his name?
You
it
know,
Garrett?
no, you know
Jason
Grant.
Grant.
Grant
that-
Russo. That's the
Yeah,
one. He worked for
He
Splice.
works with Splice, yeah, he works with you.
Yeah, I met him DreamHack Valencia when we played with Karma. He was a cool guy, and then I got back from Valencia, and he unfollowed me on Twitter.
Yeah, he was.
whoa,
got
whoa,
that.
whoa,
Whoa.
Wait,
whoa! We
wait,
need
who
to
is
calm
this?
down here with these
I know.
accusations.
I know.
You
Grant
unfollowed
Russo. He unfollowed me. Weird dude.
Yeah, he's
That's
the
cool
guy who dealt with the Guild stuff. But I think he was looking out for Guild. You know, as I said before, it's a business.
Well, his own pocket, yeah.
I think
Obviously,
I've only had one person unfollow me for anything that I've said. It was Squishy after I called Energy out for trolling scrims.
Mine was Turbo, like 4 times.
Turbo's unfollowed you 4
Squish
times.
was actually never unfollowed me, I don't think.
The 4-time unfollowed Rails. Unreal.
That's funny because I never got the unfollow from Squishy, and I feel like we had quite the battle over that.
You wanted to keep his enemies close.
I guess so.
I remember the tier list video that started some issues with Squishy.
The what video?
A tier list?
The tier list, wasn't it the
tier
one?
list.
Yeah, the one where you were like, I'm pretty sure NRG Squishy
Nah.
holds NRG back.
It wasn't a tier list. It was the First Touch podcast.
Oh, that's
And it
what
was something about
Oh
LAN.
yeah.
It was something about LAN, and Squishy wasn't having a very good split. And then I said that, and then all hell broke loose. Even though it really wasn't even that bad.
That's so you think without that there would never have been any skull emojis?
Yes, 100%. That's definitely what started.
The skull emojis is great. I love that.
It's really great, actually.
I think it's kind of
Uh.
crazy the amount of hate that you get for like half the stuff you say isn't even like controversial. And
Depends
it's
who you
like
say it to.
people are just looking for reasons to be mad.
Well,
This
it's
is
just
no
like
one else
relative to
speaks.
what happened before, it was, but Rattles raised the bar
That's true.
on what was
Yeah.
controversial. So now after that, nothing's controversial anymore. So it's great. Like, but somebody has to do that. Push the boundaries. I think that's something that Rattles did.
For sure.
Thanks,
But
guys.
actually, everybody's kind of these days being this split seems quite humble. Everybody's trying to not jinx themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody's worried about being jinxed or cursed or something.
After
so-
Nolly's past first touch performance, at
Oh
least he
no,
won.
not the
Yeah,
curses.
that's-
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
No, but come on,
Well,
like,
you were gone for like a year and a half, dude. I thought I was never gonna
no,
see you again.
let me explain myself, right? I had Bluey, like, you know, that went downhill. Like, I didn't want Bluey, and then I had to play with him. So I fully blame my downhill on
On
that
Guild?
player.
Oh,
on
that,
Bluey.
On
Bluey,
Bluey.
that player. Yeah.
Oh my
Ouch.
goodness. What we're Bluey.
Yeah,
we
it
knew
wasn't
this was
good.
gonna be a no
So,
filter
wait,
episode, didn't we?
Who did you want?
We wanted apparently Jack, but like Dig took the piss. They were like, oh,
I heard about
no,
this.
no, like Dig were like being cunts about it. We were like, they were like, no, wait, I can swear, right?
You're fine, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, they were being cunts. They were like,
Just
they were like, we
choose
want
your
this
words
much.
wisely, you know.
Yeah, they were like, we want this much money, and then Guild were like, okay, and then they were like, no, we want this much money, and kept like raising it, and then it was like a week left, and we had to take whoever was left.
So
Yeah.
we could have had Appjack, Nolly Devo.
Yeah.
So it's
we
Guild's
could've-
fault,
Wow.
not Bluey's. Poor Bluey, bro. He just got a good
Nah.
offer, took it, and
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, he just
initially.
signed the contract.
Grant
no,
Russo, it's all your fault. This is all your fault.
Fucking Grant, dude.
He's like, I'm just here. I'm just enjoying the time.
He's retired, bro. He's chilling.
Is Bluey
No.
still on a team or no?
I don't think he's played this.
Bluey
before.
fighting back the tears right now. Listen to this podcast right now.
No, it
I
was...
don't think Bluey played this play, did he?
Nah, he did.
I think he did for Savage, no?
I'm on it.
That's a throwback name.
Savage,
Yeah, he brought it
January
back.
till May. He did,
Sav-
actually. Wow, you're right. Bluey
That's
compacted
another
Chip-
violation.
I
How
don't
did
think
he
got
get
it.
it? He played.
12, 14. Wow, they went 1-3 in every close call that they played. Oh wait, that's winter. But he didn't play spring. But winter, he went 1-3 in day 3 every single time.
Jesus. Respect.
At least they made close call.
Yeah.
True.
Let's speak. You know, speaking of close call,
Heroic.
if I formed a team with Forky and Turbo, you guys think I can make close call?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Well,
I
never
bet you
mind.
can make close call.
You can make close
You
call.
can make close call. In North
100%.
America.
As in, like, next
Yeah, yeah.
Sunday.
No, I don't want to talk to you anymore, Nolly. You hurt my feelings. I'm sorry.
No, Nolly, any close call is not the same.
Oh,
It's
here
not
we
the
Is
same.
is it not?
Oh
Yeah,
no,
no
no.
depth. Zero depth, yeah.
You had Violent Panda make every single one of your close calls, dude. Don't talk to me about close calls.
No, but you had Noah Saki and Nico.
Yeah, he had no Saki on his team.
Dude,
Right, and
Reynolds
then he
Reynolds
did that-
just
and he-
defended
and then
him.
he- and then he didn't have Nosaki and made it this time.
This this
fair.
close call is a little bit different though. Are you seeing
Oh,
these team
so
names?
this one's different,
Look-
but not the rest of them are different.
Have you not seen the team name?
Right.
Every single team in the every single team in the qualifier for Regional 3 is a pickup team because everybody left their teams because the season's over for everybody. So they're like, oh well, and they just all
Okay.
made pickup
Spring,
teams.
Spring's always a mess.
All the
Spring
players
is
are still
always a mess.
competing, though.
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
players
it's
just,
so-
like they all changed teams and they all like named their team something stupid, and now that's the teams in close call. But like I think Regional 2 was like it was super stacked. But when
NA
everybody
close
still had a
call
shot
very-
at Landon, they were like, "Oh yeah, let's try hard." Then they got eliminated by Landon. They're like, "Oh well, I quit my team."
Yeah.
NA close calls, like even some of the teams that get in, like we had like Wallados or Saladow, whichever one it
Okay,
is.
that
we
was
could,
the,
RLCS.
okay, that is the one where you're just like, I mean, yeah, what can you do?
like
But I feel like that's really the only team that made it that was just like that bad.
Oh, you're talking
Even
about
then, like,
you're talking about
Solido's
friends.
Yeah, Solido's really
yeah.
good.
Solido Jets.
Yes, sir.
Was it one of the players on Friends? Weren't they like Grand Champ 3 or something?
I don't remember his
Am I
name.
crazy?
But
The
the guy who couldn't
Snaz?
speak, so that's all that anyone was talking about.
Don't
And
say
he made
things
your
like that.
regional.
Oh yeah, they took 2 games off.
It made
G2,
the
so-
regional.
Yeah, he did.
That's not even close calls. That's
They
not even
forced
violent
G2 to
play, bro.
game 5 that
he
regional.
made it. He made the
Did
regional.
almost beat G2.
Don't say stuff like it wasn't one of their players GC3 because that just gives everyone in the chat hope that they can be pro.
that is-
And they're all just gonna go straight to free play, start grinding.
Johnny, what do you mean?
It's
I'm
really
I'm
off
Grand Champ 3, bro. What are you trying to say? I can make it if I
GC2
want
and
to,
I'm not
bro.
pro. I'm not one division off pro.
Yeah, you're close. You're almost there, Johnny. You just gotta train a
Nah,
little bit.
man. I'm GC2 on US West though. That's my highest rated account right now. Is my US West account.
Your
US
US
one of my
West,
proudest achievements.
poverty.
My US West only account.
It was
Yeah,
so
good-
bad.
good server.
US West is so bad.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
They
All
all
I
seem
know
like
is
good
about
people, though.
all I know about US West is that whenever like any event is over in West, you're just getting Dapper in every single lobby.
Dapper
Yeah.
Omar.
Dapper will be in
He
every
was at our
single
Right,
boot camp.
lobby.
He was in my twos lobbies the whole time, and then he was at our boot camp because G2 was there. I was like, okay, that's everybody.
But actually, I realized, I mean, if anyone's watched any of the previous episodes of this, we kind of like go through NA, EU, like everything else happened. But I think in the first like 5 minutes of this episode, our wonderful guests covered literally everything that happened worldwide in the past two weeks, which is pretty incredible. But the one thing that didn't happen, I want to ask everybody's opinion on, is whether or not Renegades will still make Worlds, because Renegades didn't make it to London. They lost out by 11 points in a ridiculous Regional 3. But here are the scenarios. It's pretty simple. Like, there's some complicated scenarios for London. This one's pretty easy to follow, so Twitch chat, take notes. In order for Renegades to make Worlds, they just need Power to not win a single series at Landon. Somebody just posted the expected bracket. Who do Power play? They play FaZe Clan. Then they play the loser of Liquid and Falcons. So they just need Power to lose to FaZe Clan, then Liquid or Falcons. Renegades are at Worlds. Or they need KCP to not make top 8 and they're at Worlds.
So Renegades are at Worlds.
Renegades are at Worlds. Is what you're saying.
Congrats,
y'all
CJ.
So y'all think CJ's making Worlds?
I can't.
If
Yeah,
this
on the one
bracket
hand-
is right, yeah, no way.
On the one hand, I kind of want CJ to not make Worlds because he'll make the desk like incredible. Because he'll go on the desk and just carry.
He'll get knocked out in the first 2 days and then make the desk incredible for the rest.
I do want to say, as soon as CJ got knocked out, I guarantee like somebody from Psionics Esports was walking up to him like, "Oh, commiserations, man." So yeah, anyway, here we go.
No.
We're taking you out to buy suits.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
told
changed
us
clothes.
about it. He told us about it. I was in the Renegades room like playing some game with them for like 3 hours. We were talking, and apparently they lost. And after you play at a LAN, you get shuttled back. Like Silence has vans, take you back to your hotel. And apparently, he was walking out of the van like to the hotel lobby with his controller in his hand, and like Ian and Strife were just waiting there for him. They're like, "Yep, it's time."
And he still had the
Like, in
controller.
front of
I
his
love
team.
that.
Yeah,
I love that detail.
Controller in
He's there
hand.
with his controller, like, "I'm a pro, man. Leave me alone."
they gave him a few $100, said, "Go get a suit, and you're in tomorrow." It was awesome.
Yeah, he
He's
did buy
awesome
the
on the
suits.
desk,
So
though.
we bought 2 suits and just killed it. He's a natural.
Speaking
He's
of going
awesome on
back, you know, I had to ride back with G2 on the last day. I rode back like in their shuttle after they won.
It's fine. We had to ride back
Oh,
with
really?
Dignitas after
Really?
we reverse swept
Yeah,
them.
I was there to like watch, and I went to call my Uber, but I forgot like there's still like the mask mandate for Ubers at the time, and I had like lost my mask, and I didn't have a mask, so I was just like walking around. I'm like, oh hey, those guys are right there, and I was like, oh, you guys mind if I grab a ride? And hopped in the shuttle and rode back to the hotel with them.
I remember that because I can't remember if it was SSG when we beat them, but there was a day when the team we just beaten or just lost to, I can't remember, it might have been G2, they were going to put us in the same shuttle. And it was
It
like,
wasn't us.
I think it was G2. I think
They
it was
did that
fun.
with us.
Yeah, day one we shuttled with Dig and we were like jokingly talking shit. And then we instantly shuttled back with them. It was the quietest van ride I've ever
We had
had.
FaZe.
my
First 2
God.
days,
Thinking about it.
We rode back with FaZe after we beat them in
we had
groups.
we were back.
Oh, that was bad too. I
Oh my
bet.
God. We had FaZe on the way there the first 2 days. Thankfully, we got Tokyo Verde on the way back after we beat FaZe, but they didn't say
You
it
guys were
was.
chill, yeah. No, yeah, I rode. Honestly, I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty sure there was another team crammed in with us and FaZe. I don't remember who it was, but I remember we had to ride back with FaZe after we beat them.
So are all those rides just silent?
With FaZe, it was. FaZe literally would just air us. And I remember on the first day,
Wait, oh,
FaZe-
so you tried to talk to them?
Bro,
yeah, I told you, I said hello to Cypical as he got out the elevator and he just completely ignored me. On like
No,
the
we
first.
did ride back with you guys, Rise.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
we
yeah,
did
yeah,
ride
yeah,
back.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah,
What was that? That wasn't the last day. It was like the
that
Saturday.
was the day before because I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. I can't remember what was said, but I remember Vatira to BDS came up. I
Yeah.
think it was Joyo said, Vatira, if BDS offered you, would you take it? Like mid-major. And I was like,
Yeah,
what?
I know. I
And he was
remember
like-
because I remember Joyo in the back, like looking at Twitter, and then he started like shitting himself. Like everyone's like, "What are you laughing at?" And he was like, "Some dude on Twitter just called me a fat whale or something like
Yeah.
that." I was like, "Joyo,
Bro,
dude,
we were laughing at the hate messages, bro. The hate. When we
Yeah.
beat NRG, it was so bad. It was so bad when we beat
I
NRG.
think that's what it was.
Nah, it was
Didn't you be energy on Saturday?
no.
Oh, they didn't
We
make
got-
it.
Before
Friday,
the
it was Friday.
crowd.
Dude,
We
don't
got
get me
right
started.
from the theater for sure. It definitely
The hate DMs whenever we lose to SSG, bro, those are the worst. No, it's not bad. It's not as bad with any other team, but
Whenever
whenever
you
we
lose
to
to
you guys,
SSG.
yeah, whenever we lose to SSG, my DMs are flooded after every time.
Yeah,
Really?
we like slowly
What?
became
Yeah.
actually one of the most clouded teams when Daniel joined. Like I didn't notice it until LA. LA was nuts, dude. We had like by far the biggest fan base.
Yeah,
Daniel.
there were more SSG fans than G2 without question.
I thought
SSG was
FaZe.
the most
I thought
public
FaZe
team.
was going to be like everyone was going to be FaZe.
Ah, it was
It was
SSG.
SSG, yeah.
Because
It's
you
gonna be
gotta
us and
realize
Moist
as
in
well,
London, too.
it's a hardcore fan base. Like the fans who go to these events is like more. It's not your like just average Rocket League Twitch chat. Like I mean twitch.tv/Rocket League Twitch chat. It's like the hardcore fans. So like they're not gonna be like following the teams you expect sometimes.
Yeah. It was wild. It was awesome. That was a dope experience.
That crowd was
Like,
the most passionate crowd I've ever seen in
Oh,
terms of
dude.
like they knew everyone
Oh
and
my God.
everything about Rocket League. I've
was
never
awesome.
like felt like I'm surrounded by more hardcore Rocket League fans than in LA.
I walked out.
That's insane.
So we had just beaten V1. We secured top 3, and they like brought like catered food to us. But me and Arsenal were gonna go hang out with like my parents and my family. So we're walking up. Like the only way to get out was to go through the backstage, like in front of the crowd on the stage where the people are playing, and then walk up the stairs where everyone's sitting.
Yeah.
Everyone's giving me and Arsenal like fist bumps, blah blah blah. Like Arsenal, give me a second. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I run to the bathroom, come back, and stay here with
There
you.
were
I
so
saw-
many impromptu lines like that. They were so fast. I
Nuts.
think like people were just like all milling around the venue. Then as soon as they'd see that someone is getting something signed, they would all just like foreigns going everywhere. Like just
No, it's literally
massive fans.
as soon as one person, you're there for like 30 minutes and you can't step away or anything like that.
It's
I-
all.
Yeah,
We
Yeah,
didn't get it that
absolutely.
bad. I didn't get to like interact with people like the fans there as much as I wanted. Oh no, don't get Johnny started, please. Who
Imagine
won
if
the- Oh, Khaled's the GOAT.
You know what's even more crazy is that there's actually an extra round in London for this format compared to LA. So literally a better lower bracket run. There's a whole other round. I want somebody to do it. Lower round 1 to winning. I'll be the first to tweet. It's the best.
All right, we got you.
Doesn't matter who it
We'll-
is.
Yeah.
It's the best run.
I
Did you
played
play
KCP
Perth?
some on it.
I was asking Com. Oh, Com plays Soul,
Solary.
and then
He was on that team.
Oh my boy, Oli.
Oli.
That's not me like
Boy, does that
yeah,
help?
yeah, I've seen those guys. This is the Dutch guys. Yeah.
Wow, he's looked up Wikipedia already. That was
No,
fast.
he's
no,
like, he's
no.
on
Yeah,
it on
he
the
was
second
quick.
runner.
Hands in my pocket. Hands in my pocket.
He's like their full names and stuff. He's like, oh yeah, Thomas Binkhorst. Yeah, that's my guy. Like, what?
That's class. So you're confident against Solary?
I don't know. I'll let you know after we try to watch some replays or something on him. I know to
He's
listen.
Start.
got the info. He's got
That's
the
something.
info.
But you know that there's not even like a language advantage because like apparently the Dutch team
They
is still
common
common
English.
English.
Yeah,
Just
they do.
common in
Heard
Dutch is
that.
so difficult or like so complicated.
Yeah,
for
it's
no
so
reason.
so much
I
more
know.
extra.
I've heard Japanese is the same.
It makes sense. I mean, when I listen to the Dutch commentary from like Rocket Benelux, I'm like, what is happening here? There's so many words. He's coming
I
for
love
them.
it.
He's coming for them.
Wave isn't that much below, right? Where's Endpoint? 420.
90.
They're not that far, to
90,
be honest.
90. So we gotta look out for Endpoint versus Solary this weekend or next actually.
Is that a
2 weeks.
possibility? Basically, like messaged Shiesty and was like, "Please put it back a week because CRL was is this exactly what it was." Replied saying, "NA quals are last week. What do you mean?" They didn't know who Tigre was, and they were. It was an NA player.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Ooh.
And
It's fine.
yeah.
I got one for you too. Missed an atomic. We're at the Envy
So
facility.
bad. And then
Yeah.
Tigre didn't even make the main event, so they put it back a week for nothing.
Well, did they actually put
How
it back
long
a
has
week
it been
for
since
that?
Oz?
That's for CRL.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
they're
for
not,
CRL
right?
Worlds. They put it back for CRL Worlds, but they weren't going to.
Past like 4 days, so I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, there's a week gap. CRL Worlds is this weekend, and then the next weekend is the final EU regional.
And
I
CRL
didn't
Worlds
even know
is
that.
a
Oh,
LAN,
my.
right?
CRL Worlds is a
CRL
LAN
Yeah,
in
in
Dallas.
Dallas.
It's a LAN, yeah.
It's at the DreamHack.
Oh, is it the same place that DreamHack Dallas was at? Like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, they always do
Is
like
that
the
the
same
TED?
venue.
That's called the
That's
TED,
Pog.
right? Is that the TED Convention Center?
Sounds
So
familiar.
who's gonna win? Who's the best team in CRL?
No, that's not what I'm thinking of.
I
Dude.
think
they pay like the scholarship money.
Offer. I just got the 1-4 ride.
They had my back.
Very
Oh
smart.
yeah.
If they
Asfer
wanna
plays
win.
for a team too. I can't remember the team name. So sorry, Asfer.
It's like the Knights or
Does that
something
make
like
sense?
that.
You say bot. Someone on
Wait,
Accelerate.
Bambi and J-Bot are in ZRL?
It's
Bambi's
someone.
a
It's one of
TRL,
them.
I think.
I
The
think it's Bambi, then.
gatekeepers. The
It's Bambi.
NAs.
J-Bot
Close
doesn't
ball
go.
gatekeepers.
J-Bot goes to Carnegie Mellon.
Okay, so it's Bambi, Luke, Asfra.
Yeah, it's.
So you're telling me the best team is Buddy, Pirates, and Hockey.
He's
He's
the
listed on
fourth, but I
Wikipedia at
assume
fourth,
he's-
but I don't know
I
why.
assume he starts.
And
Also, it
Nox
might be a
is- oh,
scheduling thing.
Noxes are there as well. All five. of
They
them.
had like 2 full teams, and I think someone left, so they combined them or something.
Yeah, this one's called Northwood Blue, so I'm looking
Yeah,
for
there's
another
a
one.
Northwood White.
Well, that would make sense if they just combined them.
K. Bailey Hutchinson.
I don't know. As for you, never got rank X, my man. I'm sorry.
It's all your fault.
So Tigray is going to be playing for the German team with
Berlin
Maglo and
Phoenix.
Quint.
Yeah.
German team. Oh, Calix is in
Interesting.
here. I
Is he?
love
Oh,
I
yeah.
love Calix, dude. He is the funniest dude in the fucking world. J Cube J Wisma Raz.
Where's Calix? What team's he on?
The Hamburger
Hamburger.
High Ahoy Boys.
Oh yeah.
What a name.
Ahoy boys, nice.
What is that? The Hamburger High? Ahoy
Hamburger High Ahoy boys.
Boys? That's Calix's team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeez, what a name.
that's a banger. Impressive. Okay, so another EU versus NA, but you gotta think surely NA wins this, right? Because they've been doing this for like years.
Yeah, NA should be fine.
For CRL.
If you
right?
lose to the Hamburger High Ahoy boys, though.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna have
Never-
some problems. with
never
you.
Who's
gonna
in
give
your
the end
group?
of it.
Wait, let me look at
America.
Aspra's group. Okay, they have Tigre's team. Okay.
The Hamburgers?
We're seeing
Nah,
Asver versus Tigray.
We're seeing Aspra versus
Oh.
Tigre. Yeah.
That's exciting.
And Nagflo
That's the matchup
and
we didn't
Quint.
know that we wanted.
Quint. Yeah.
We have about 15 minutes left. So I was wondering if you guys. So I know initially when it first came out, a lot of people were using the voice comms, but at this point at Pro Play, is it completely dead in ranked?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Me and Extra.
In
still use
NA it is.
In NA, it's dead.
If you party, is it
Well,
dead?
I've never
queue with
used I've
people.
never used it while partying unless I'm recording.
I can't remember the last time I played ranked.
The last time I know someone using the voice chat was the Beast Mode clip, and that was it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you
so
use it
that's
on
nice.
accident.
Yeah,
That shit was hilarious.
That was a
Funniest
great
one,
clip.
bro.
I didn't mean it like that. That's funny.
You can know, like, if you know, like Beast Mode, you know he like never trash talks anyone.
Never,
so it's just-
never.
Yeah, you could tell by his reaction. He was so embarrassed.
He
I love
was. He
it's
was.
awesome.
We were talking to him about it. He's like, I thought my career was over. He's like, I thought that was
You thought he was gonna
Yeah,
get cancelled.
With everything Reynolds
Right, you
had
have
said.
calm on
and he
your-
thought he was getting canceled.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Damn.
Why do you act like you're so innocent?
Hey, Sonics loves me.
Yeah, after you,
For now.
you paid your dues, you paid your fine, did your time. They love
I
you.
have actually never been fined by Psionics, contrary to popular belief.
Ooh, okay. A
I
little
think
leak.
Chess has given me about 12 warnings, and I'm very grateful for those. Me and Chase are the best.
Well, you've been warned. That's for sure. But we've got some clips. Rizzo, have you got the production value to stream the clips?
Yeah, I do have the production value. I'm also gonna
Oh,
screenshot.
No.
Incredible.
Oh my days.
The Chalk podcast keeps delivering.
Here. Yeah, we have
Yeah,
we have a few voice comm clips of
Wow.
What's the first one here? Okay, I think the first one might need an explanation. So Seiko, the new BDS player, Seiko, of course, former Endpoint, he was streaming with voice comms and he ran into a Middle East player who some of you might in chat might know called Kalirs. He's a twin brother of Rawas, aka RW9, and Seiko, I think, decided to start some small talk during their game by asking him about this exact relationship, asking Rawas if he is indeed. Or asking Kalirs if he is indeed twin brother of Rawas, and it didn't go as planned. So yeah, that's all you need to know for now.
All right. Hopefully I got the right scene here. Oh yeah, look at that, beautiful.
Yeah, everybody, make sure you turn the volume on for the.
Make sure I don't have it too loud first.
I've
the
never
source.
seen this.
Your brother, it's RW9? Okay, okay.
What did you say?
Your brother, it's RW9. Did you have a brother? Play Rocket League?
Speak English, please.
Okay, okay. You have a brother? He play Rocket League? No?
By the way, I'm not good in English. But I'm trying.
Don't try.
Ah.
I'm behind you.
I think I'm behind you. Bro. That's jokes. That's jokes.
Straight back to hard
I'm
copies.
off finish.
Yeah.
I'm
I
off
think something, dude. Seiko, he's so dumb, dude. Oh my.
He was
God.
saying, you have a brother. RW9 is your brother. That's what he said. But his French
Yeah, yeah,
accent is
yeah.
so strong that the Middle Eastern player could not understand what he was saying at all.
Yeah. It's
Your
amazing.
brother
Was
is
he
RW9?
speaking in English?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
English.
that was English.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
he's,
English,
he's
that's
like,
English.
is your brother
Holy shit, I was-
RW9?
Is it, yo,
Dude,
brother?
wait, play that again for a second.
Yeah, here.
It's
He said-
English,
I
yeah.
thought he
he's
was
speaking-
speaking
He
French
says
too.
It was
your
like-
brother's RW9.
Yeah, and
You're
does he play
joking.
Rocket League? Or you have a brother that plays Rocket League. That's
Yeah.
what you said.
Yeah, he said that, yeah.
Your brother,
Chat, type
it's
one if you didn't
RW9?
realize.
Wait, there's one I want to nominate as well. There's a link to.
Okay, okay.
What did you say?
Your brother, it's RW9.
Oh
you have a
my
brother?
god, it is
Play Rocket.
English.
Play Rocket
Is
League.
he says double V? Like
Yeah,
I feel like
W.
that's the. Is that French? Double V instead of W.
Dude, they were so. Dude, okay.
And
Two
then
players.
there you
Oh,
go.
sorry, you go.
I forgot already. Go on.
Okay. Two players from Europe that if you left your practice room door open, they were coming in every single time. One was Rosex, the other was Seiko. Seiko would speak to you from across the room in an accent so heavy that all you did was just sat there and nodded and smiled, and he would just keep going. I could not
Rosex was-
understand Seiko 90% of the time
Yeah.
he tried to talk to me.
I just want to say for the record, I understand every word, but that's
Me
because I'm
too.
very used.
Yeah,
I'm
so
very
You know
familiar with the
French
French
more than
accent.
I do.
I understand every word, but I totally I get that. Well, type one in chat if you didn't realize that was English first time. But I want Seiko to keep going 'cause this is content. This is great to hear. And oh my day, nobody. You are joking.
Thank
That
you.
many people.
I
you.
only knew when you first showed me this, Johnny, because you prefaced it. Like you told me, like this is what he's saying. I was like, oh my god, that's great. Like,
Yeah,
it's
because
hilarious,
I feel like if you don't know who Clears and Ruas like RW9 are, it doesn't make sense. It's
Yeah.
kind of it would be
Yeah.
an in joke. So, but knowing that, it's like Seiko's trying to small talk with the guy, his teammate, and it just doesn't work.
His
But it makes
accent
sense
is
because
heavy.
Clears and most of the KSA guys, I think they're good at understanding English and US accents, but probably not French English
Yeah.
accent. It's tough.
there's also
legendary clip,
there's
though.
also a Jesse clip here that we have. Of course, we
It's gonna
we
be
gotta
incredible.
we gotta milk Jesse for a second.
The voice chat goat.
The GOAT in general.
I swear I know your voice. I think you're Josie. I
Josie?
saw it. Yeah?
I'm not Josie, man. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God I almost fucked that up.
Nice one. Nice one.
Thank you.
You are Josie. I know your voice.
Jesse.
Who the fuck is Jesse?
I like the cutoff too,
Josie.
like right at the last second. Dude, imagine.
Well, that's my car
imagine,
design. That guy's got my car design on.
imagine if voice chat was a thing like Prime Jesse, like 2,
Right.
3, 4 years ago. Like,
What
What do you
imagine how
mean?
good
Jesse's
it
in his prime.
He
He's
is.
priming right now.
Does he
He's-
still stream like
I
every
didn't know
day?
he still streams.
He's farming voice
he
comm clips,
streams
bro.
today. He's farming.
That's awesome.
Prime. In fact, we've got another one.
Yeah.
Another Jesse.
Oh,
In fact, here's another Jesse clip to milk.
Nice.
You have this?
No, man, it was my play, bro. Why you get my play, bro? I was fucking them, bro. So hard. That was fucking, bro. That was fucking 1K views on TikTok, bro. Why you did that? Oh my God, man.
Save. Good save.
I got the fucking clip, bro. Fuck you, man. I hate you now.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I haven't heard
Bro,
anyone
no,
be
dude.
talking on the voice chat. Yeah, that's my first one.
Oh,
Oh my
you
god.
could have had 1K views on TikTok, but no, Jesse messed it up.
So I think a lot of those moments in general are just gonna be like like lost in translation moments are huge in EU. Like that shit's got to be so much funnier in EU for stream
Oh
content.
yeah.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
NA I think is instantly just hard comms.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh
If-
man,
if
now
it's
there's
even
a
on.
lot. Yeah, there's a lot of that in EU.
When they first released voice comms, I've never been like Spanish kick off more in my life. Spanish
That's
kick
facts.
off.
Instantly,
that
yeah.
week rank was unplayable. I think I maybe played like 3 ranked games. Like everybody else was grinding the voice chat. I was not trying to get hard sweated on.
I thought it was so much fun because I realized that all the Dominus players in my ranked games were not trying to throw. They were actually just terrible at the game. And they were mostly nice people, so I had a good time. But before I would have been mega tilted because they're just miss-hitting and own-goaling.
My first voice chat game was a 150 ping South American that hated me.
He hated you?
That's the only time I had it turned on for people I didn't know. Yeah,
So wait, you actually have beef with South America as a continent, so it makes sense in a way.
You
But
remember a year and a half
not
ago
that
when I
it's
called them
like
shit.
fair. Yeah, you called the whole region bad, but
I mean, come on.
still, like I feel like having a little bit of a bad reaction to that is fair. But what are you? Was he like really going in?
Well, he said it in English. He said, "Rettles, I fucking hate you. Die." And then he started speaking Spanish, and I turned it off.
That's
Oh my
that's a
God.
little bit too
You
far. I
made
would
it
say a
pretty
lot too
clear.
far.
Man,
Or
my
he
first game
started
was with
speaking
Barocco.
Portuguese, probably not Spanish.
Chill.
Yeah, and then I got Spider after that, and it was cool. Spider was cool, and Poyo.
It's great. I think it's great stream content.
It is.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Like,
feel like there's this like well, a lot of pros in general don't stream or make content, so I'm basically speaking for myself here. But like with pros in general, I feel like there's like this big opportunity that's missed of them just like not streaming too, because you guys play each other all the time. Like, you know, if one of you guys queue, you run into like first AJ Chicago, anybody, right? Any other pro, and it's such good content to be able to watch 2 pros just interact, and like people just love that. So like being able to say it, and like the fact that people instantly already turned it off makes me so sad.
You gotta think, like, some pros just don't care about content at all, so why would they have it on?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
got
100%
Civical-
understand.
I got Civical 45 minutes into the update and the shit was off already. Like, you know Civical's not talking to anyone.
Yeah.
It's like free views though, because if you just upload a video of like I found X in voice chat, I found Y in voice chat, that's like instant views.
Oh,
It's
the
free.
views have been crazy on the voice comms. Like, that was like, I think I got like 50K, 60K on my first video on it.
Yeah, totally free. You
Yeah.
just go live, stream some voice comms, send it to the editor.
Oh, I did?
Free views. It's printing followers. Printing
awesome.
followers. We got to get all of you guys on that somehow. We need
Right.
the pros to step up.
My Rise joins SSG where we got farmed by Turbo Pulse did pretty good too.
Yeah. And you had the queso decal in the thumbnail.
Turbo still got it. Oh, yeah, we do, don't we? Beads? God damn it.
Or on the way up. You got to use this clickbait for a Riddles video.
No, I'm actually starting YouTube.
Are you?
Wait, did you get to 1,000?
No, I'm on like 600.
Oh my
Like,
god.
yeah, let me
we
down.
failed
Juice
you.
him.
We failed
Juice him
you.
up.
Yeah, wait, what's your stuff?
Yeah, you got to juice yourself in chat right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait,
link
wait,
it so
hold
I
on.
can sub.
We tried to get him to
Yeah,
1,000
guys,
during
yeah,
a
speaking
viewing
of
party,
I
I
have,
think.
I have
Pretty good
major comms coming out soon.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
I
Ooh,
don't wanna watch
that's
the game
good
7.
content. Well, maybe not that. Maybe not that.
That's gonna be. It'll be in parts. I just got the group stage coming out. Oh shit.
Losing to V1 first series?
Second
Second
series.
series.
thankfully.
Yeah.
No, it's funny, like-
Thankfully.
I'm pretty sure at the end of one of the games there, it's like they're gonna choke this because we scored like 10 seconds left,
Mate,
and then it
you-
just cuts to the next game and it's like 0-2 in the top.
Rice, what is this channel? You have no like
No profile pic.
no profile
Look, bro,
picture.
look, it's a work. It's a work. It's a project.
work.
It's getting
I mean,
started. It's a work in progress, bro.
That's
Hey,
how
I
Daniel
subbed. I
is.
subbed. You don't need to ask me twice, but like you got to get at least a profile picture, one video, and a banner. Then you're good.
Yeah, bro. The
Like,
video's coming. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Look at what I just linked, Johnny. Look at that Daniel. Page.
Okay. What? Okay, I'll
4K
sub. Fair enough.
subs.
Why
He has
didn't he just
4K
like, get a
subs.
picture?
Yeah.
It's 4K subs and no videos. Where did he get the 4K subs from?
They just found him, I guess.
Like me, Arsenal, Fear, probably. You.
Oh, it's like it's in the descriptions probably.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Make sure to get Rise to 1K. But with all that
Please do.
being said,
I feel like we need to give Calm and Nolly a fair chance to plug as well, because Rattles has plugged Daniel and Rise getting some
Plug
subs. You
themselves.
got
Oh, yeah.
anything?
plug
Fair enough.
anything. Plug your
Calm and Ollie.
Twitter. Plug your
Yeah,
po-
just
plug
check
your
out my
podcast.
Twitter at RL_com if you want some controversial takes, as I've become known for recently. Yeah, so
You
that's pretty
you
much
got
us
rid of
by
the
Outlook.
video, or you didn't. You used to have the video pinned where you were demoing Latino in ranked, but you don't pin it anymore. So I think you should bring it back, personally.
Yeah, did you see Lachinio like added me and J-Bot the other day underneath it? And he's like, I still hate you
I
guys
did
for this.
see that.
I didn't.
He did it
no
like
way.
less than a month ago. Yeah.
Oh my
It
goodness.
gets brought up
yeah.
literally every 6 months, that video.
That was a good video.
Yeah,
So
it is
good.
good.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say.
I mean, Nolly
Like,
doesn't really
okay.
need this. He's
I
trending
have
in,
the-
in
yeah.
France, so
I have
he's
the
fine.
KC buff. Listen,
Yeah,
it's-
the KC buff
Yeah,
is
yeah,
insane.
like
The
you were
Nolly,
saying
the
earlier,
Nolly
but,
art
like,
composition.
Yeah, you were saying it earlier, but like the KC fans, I mean, hopefully we make it major. I think that'll be one of the top two, top three. So yeah, I think I'm chilling. Oh,
All right.
thanks anyway, Rizzo.
Yeah, no need to plug. It's all good. With all that being said, chat, I think we're going to end the Chalkcast here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate my lovely guests for being here, and Johnny for co-hosting as always. So
Thanks for
thank-
having me, man.
Of course. Thank you for
Yeah, thanks
coming
for
by.
having us.
Thank you, Mr. Rizzo, Mr. Johnny.
Nah, thank you guys.
All right, we will catch you later, chat. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Thank you.
Bye bye.